Staying healthy and fit. Well, I believe that most people want to do that and are doing their best that they can to do that. I certainly did. I mean, I used to go to the gym years ago. I used to go to step class. I used to have a stationary bike. Got rid of that. Then a treadmill. Got rid of that. I did walking. I just didn't really want to go back to the gym. I didn't want to take the whole shower thing, come home and change. But anyways, I've no longer do that. I've changed my mind on that because I actually went with these ladies on a ski trip in February of 2024, and I fell down a few times. I didn't do any strength training. I didn't get the memo, but I did stay up a little bit. I definitely am proud of myself for getting up and trying, and but I was committed. As soon as we got home, I signed up to the gym, and I've been going to the gym now for a year and a half, and I go at least minimum of 2 times a week. I have water near my bed. I have water in the car. I have water in the refrigerator. So I do my best to remind myself to drink the water and stay focused on good quality food. And I, used to have sometimes I might take a drink or a sip of alcohol once, maybe some nights, but not every night like I used to. My goal, and maybe have desserts around the house, but I have little of that. But my goal is to do very little in moderation, as they say. But I'm so happy with my results of going to the gym. And if you're looking for an idea on how to do this, now, not always be easy. Whatever you're working, I'm sure could be great. But if you go to the gym, hire a trainer. In the beginning, I did. And when I do go to the gym, often some trainers have come up to me, ask me what I'm doing, if I'm liking my workout. Of course, I'm always open to learning and, learning some new ideas because, again, I'm sure sometimes we get bored doing the same thing over and over again. But we do have to work all parts, arms, chest, stomach, legs. So we all have the same body parts to work out. Question is, are you as healthy and fit as you'd like to be? If not, that's time for some changes, right? But how do I do that? How am I you do that? I suggest getting a calendar, because this is what I suggest at my goal setting workshop, is I give them a calendar and say the goal, let's say you want to lose 20 pounds. Now I know we say sometimes lose pounds. Let's say focus on losing, and I have it coming to an ideal weight every week, a new ideal weight number. So we keep going to that number, kind of like you're going to stay focused on an ideal, how much money you want to spend, how much you want a car to be, how much you want your insurance to be. So these are numbers we want to work with so we can actually focus on, what is it you're looking for so we can get you that number you want to be, where you want to be at. So get this calendar. Of course, the Dollar Tree is great. And on like, say, for a Sunday. And on Sunday, the weight is right now is 150. So that's where I'm at now, 150. But I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to be 20 pounds. I don't know when, but we're going to find out here in a second. So the following Sunday, I'm going to write down 149. Following Sunday, 148. Following Sunday, 147, etc. You might actually want to change it up to maybe 2 pounds after you got, maybe 1 pound a month, and then you move it to down to 2 pounds, per week. Hey, just a little motivation for you. Things are going to change if you stay committed and consistent with this. It is a new habit. So when you do these numbers on your calendar, you actually have the date exactly when you're going to have that ideal number that you want to lose. So I'm going to say 130 because 150 minus 20 equals 130. So that date will be right out there on your calendar. So if you do 1 pound every week, you want to lose, and then maybe 2 pounds after that. But write down that number. So right now I'd say I've been going around saying I'm 149, I'm 149, I'm 149. That is a new number and focus that. So I'm telling myself, my body, new things and new numbers. Like, okay, this is what I found out because I had to, remember losing weight years ago and went from a size 6 to a size 4. And I was more committed to really staying focused on what I was putting in my mouth and ate less of things I wasn't eating anymore. So maybe a dessert or a glass of wine. So being more consistent and more moderation of when to do that. But anyways, being able to look at the calendar, write those dates down, and stay on 149. And the following week, we're getting the scale, trusting it says 149. Yay, a happy dance. And maybe that Friday, I do treat myself to a glass of wine or whatever it is I want for dessert. And make that Friday a reward day, basically, rather than, you wait all week. But if you get to that goal, then you can, reward yourself. Yes, that's some good things you want to do too. But make sure you drink the water, make sure your food in the refrigerator is cleaned out, new foods, what you want to eat more of, salads, vegetables, chickens, fish. So if you're not writing it down and keeping track of it, how are you going to really know if you're getting there, right? Because I'd say if you're not written it down, but if you need guidance, then reach out. Maybe, look forward to connecting with you and support you and, setting up these ideal, clear goals and sense of direction, how you want to lose the weight to stay healthy and fit. Why not? People have their New Year's resolutions, but often those New Year's resolutions, about 15 days, they go poof down the drain. But without guidance and your sense of commitment to yourself for feeling good, then how can you be, you're not really committed. So I'll be your biggest cheerleader with you to support you and making that happen. So what are your thoughts on being healthy and fit? Are you doing the right things? Are you open to some new ideas and new feedback? You're looking for somebody to guide you. Well, if you are, reach out. Love to hear your feedback on this video. Comment this video, share this video, and see you on the next video. And here's to staying fit.